Hello everyone, I'm Akash and I welcome you all on Pabbly. So the topic for today's video is how to send WhatsApp message on Razorpay payment. So most of us use online payment gateways to collect payments from our customer or to sell our online products. And then after receiving the payments from our customer, we want to send them a confirmation message on WhatsApp. Now we have two different processes to send this message. First one is manual process that we receive a payment, we process the data and we manually compose a WhatsApp message and send it to the customer. But this manual process is very much time and energy taking. So to solve this, I came up with a second option, which is to set up an automation. Now the question arises, what kind of automation? An automation, guys, by which whenever we will receive a payment, whenever we will capture a payment on our payment gateway, for example Razorpay, on every successful payment, we will send a WhatsApp message to a customer. Interesting, right? Now the question arises how we are going to do this. So to make this happen, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration software. Now to actually know what is the step-by-step process to set up this automation using Pabbly Connect, to know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on the Pabbly Connect dashboard. To reach this dashboard, you just have to go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And as we reach on the landing page of Pabbly Connect, you can click on sign up free to create your free Pabbly Connect account or click on sign in just to log in into your existing Pabbly Connect account. After reaching this dashboard, we just have to click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I'll name this workflow Razorpay to WhatsApp. And after naming the workflow, just click on create. So as we click on create, we can see that our workflow has been created. And in this workflow, we can see two different windows. First one is trigger window and second one is action window. So the triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Here in trigger window in choose app, we have to search for Razorpay. Razorpay. And in trigger event, we have to select payment captured because we want to collect the data of newly captured payment inside our Razorpay account in Pabbly Connect. So after selecting our trigger event, the Pabbly Connect has given us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, we will connect our Razorpay account and Pabbly Connect. So just to use this webhook URL, I'll take you to my Razorpay dashboard. So after reaching our Razorpay dashboard, on the left side, we can see there are multiple options, out of which we will scroll down and click on settings. After clicking on setting, here we can see an option named as webhook. Click on webhook and then on the right side, click on add new webhook. As we click on add new webhook, a new dialog box has been appeared and here it is asking us for the webhook URL. So the same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us, we will copy this same webhook URL and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, the secret and alert email can be avoided. You can ignore these fields and then we have to select active events. So out of all these events, we will be selecting payment.captured. If you have any issue or any doubt regarding the placing the webhook URL or selecting the active event, you can refer to the help text given below in Pabbly Connect. So after selecting our active event as payment captured, click on create webhook. Now, whenever we will capture a new payment inside our Razorpay account, the details or the data of that payment will also be collected here in Pabbly Connect. So as we can see here, it is showing us waiting for webhook response, which means Pabbly Connect is waiting to collect some data, some details or some response from Razorpay of a newly captured payment. So to do so, we have to make a test payment. We will go back to our Razorpay account and I'll go to my payment pages. So these are all the pages which I have created in my Razorpay account. So out of these pages, I'll select, for example, social media marketing tool. This is the page which I have created. I'll copy the payment link of this page, go to my incognito tab and paste this link. And then as you can see, here we are in the test mode of our Razorpay account. Here we have to make a test payment, a dummy payment. So I'll enter the details of a dummy customer. Okay, so here I have entered the details of a dummy customer named as Akash Singh. This is the email address and this is the phone number of the customer. And the amount of the payment amount is 400 rupees. This is the address of the customer. Just click on pay and make the test payment. I'll just enter the details of a test card. pay 400 rupees. Okay, so as we can see, we have successfully made the test payment and now we have received a payment of 400 rupees on our Razorpay account. Now after making the test payment, we will go back to Pabbly Connect, and after reaching here, we can see that we have captured the some response inside Pabbly Connect, and after scrolling in this response, we will find that this is the response of the same payment which we have just made on our Razorpay payment page. So here we have the customer details, as the customer name is Akash Singh. This is the email address of the customer and this is the phone number. After that, we have the address of the customer. So basically, we have successfully collected the details of payments which we capture inside Razorpay in Pabbly Connect. After collecting these details, we will notice that in the response where we have received the amount of the payment. So just a second. Here is the amount of the payment. The payment which we made was of rupees 400. But the response which we received for amount seems to be 40,000 rupees. This is because, guys, when Razorpay sends the data to Pabbly Connect, it does not support the decimal value. So we had 2 extra zeros over here in the payment page after the decimal. But because Razorpay does not support the decimal value, this decimal has been ignored, avoided, and we have received the payment amount collectively. So to correct this payment amount, we just have to divide this whole amount by 100. So for that, we will scroll down, come to our action window, and in choose app, we will search for number formatter. And after selecting number formatter, the action event will be perform math operation, because we are supposed to perform a math operation by dividing the amount with 100. So here in numbers, we just have to click here, and from the drop down, we can see all the responses which we have received for Razorpay can be seen here. So out of all these responses, we have to select the amount, the response for amount, and just add a comma and enter 100 because we want to divide this number with 100. After entering it, in operations, we have to select from the drop down, select divide from the drop down and click on save and send test request. Now, as we click on save and send test request, we have received a response of the correct amount. So the amount was 400 rupees and here we have received the amount as 400. So we have successfully connected Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect and received the details of the newly captured Razorpay payments inside Pabbly Connect. After doing this, we have received the correct payment amount as well. So after that, we just have to click here on add action step button. And now it's time to send the payment confirmation messages on WhatsApp. To do so, here in action step, we will select for WhatsApp Cloud API. WhatsApp Cloud API. And after that, in action event, we can select send template message. Click on connect. And then we will select add new connection. So here basically we have to connect our WhatsApp Cloud API account. I have already created my WhatsApp Cloud API account, so I'll just enter the connection details. So guys, we have a separate dedicated video on how you can set up your own WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I'll suggest you, the link of the video will be in the description box. So just go to that link, watch that video so you can create your own WhatsApp Cloud API account as well. I have already created my WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I'll take you to the dashboard page of my WhatsApp Cloud API account to get this detail to make the necessary connection. So this is the page, guys, where we will find all the details to make the connection. Here is the temporary access token. This is the phone number ID and this is the WhatsApp business account ID. So first we'll copy the phone number ID and go back to Pabbly Connect, paste it over here. Then we will collect the WhatsApp business account ID from here, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After that, it is asking us for the token. And in the help text below, it is written that enter system user generated permanent token as explained here. So by clicking here, you will redirect to a new page, a new thread, where you can see how you can generate a permanent access token inside your WhatsApp Cloud API account. So the access token which we get on this page is a temporary access token, which is valid only for 23 hours. So by following these steps, you can generate your own WhatsApp Cloud API permanent token, which will never expire. So after generating that token, you just have to enter that token over here and click on save. And the connection of your WhatsApp Cloud API account and Pabbly Connect will be successfully done. I have already made the connection, so I'll click on select existing connection and click on save. So as we connect our WhatsApp Cloud API account with Pabbly Connect successfully, here we can see some fields, out of which the first field is template name. Now the obvious question arises, what are these templates? Templates are basically some predefined messages which we are supposed to send to our customers. So basically, to avoid spamming of message on WhatsApp, we first have to create a template, WhatsApp message template inside our Cloud API account, and then get that template approved from Facebook. And after the approval, we can use that template to send WhatsApp messages to our customer. So here in the drop down below template name, we can see that there is a long list of templates. These are all the templates which I have already created in my WhatsApp Cloud API account. Let me show you. We'll go back to our WhatsApp Cloud API account, and here in the step 2, we can see there is a hyperlink just named as click here. Just click on that link and we will be redirected to the template page, message template page of WhatsApp Cloud API. So here you can see that these are all the templates which I have already created, and the list of all these templates can be seen here inside the drop down below template name. If you want, you can create your own template just by clicking on create message template button. You just have to click on create message template, select the category of your template, give a name. For example, I'll name this template as test1. And then you just have to select the language of your template. For example, I'm creating this template in English, so I'll select English US. Click on continue. After clicking on continue, you have some options over here. You can add a header file into your template. You can add the body, the actual text message of which you want to send to your customer, and add a footer and button as well. So in header, you have multiple options like text, media, or document, or image document, or video file, whatever you choose to, or whatever you prefer to send to your customer. Then in the body, you have to actually enter the text of the message which you are supposed to send. And here in the body, for example, I want to send the message like hello, and after hello, I want to mention the name of the customer. So the name of the customer will be changed for every new payment. So to make a dynamic or a changing or a variable value over here, to add a variable over here, we just have to add a curly bracket, and then we can see that automatically the number 1 is been placed here. This is basically a variable or dynamic value. So by this, guys, you can actually create your own template messages following these steps, and then after approving that template, getting that template approved, you can send WhatsApp message using that template. So the template which we are going to use in this video is named as payment_update. Let me show you that template, payment_update. This is a template which I have created, and the WhatsApp message which will be sent to my customer will be something like this. So here in this message, you can see that in the body, I have two different variables, two variables. First one is after hello, and second one is here for the amount. So the name of the customer and the amount of the payment will be changed for every new payment I capture on my Razorpay account. So I have added two dynamic fields over here. How we are going to add the name of the customer and amount, we will see this in this video later inside Pabbly Connect. So first, let's just select payment_update, this template inside Pabbly Connect. We'll go back to Pabbly Connect. In the template name, we search for payment_update and select the template. Now, after selecting the template, the language code and template ID is automatically detected, so we don't have to make any changes over here. Then it asks us for recipient mobile number. So here in recipient mobile number, we have to enter the WhatsApp number of the customer who made the payment and to whom we want to send the WhatsApp message, payment confirmation message. And here in the help text, it is written, enter the recipient mobile number with country code without plus sign. So basically, we have to enter the mobile numbers of our customers who made the payment, that too with country code. For example, I'm in India, so the country code for India is 91. So we have to enter the mobile number with country code, but without the plus sign. So we will just map the contact number or mobile number of the customer who made the payment over here. We will click on this field. And from the drop down below, the responses which we have received from Razorpay, out of all those responses, we will map the mobile number of the customer. So this is the mobile number of the customer who made the payment. Okay, so we mapped the 10-digit mobile number. And now, because my customers are all Indian, so I'll enter the country code 91 manually over here. Or if you want, you can use the text formatter and then remove the plus sign from this mobile number. So here we can see that we have received the mobile number in two formats from Razorpay. Here the one format is the format in which the customer entered the number, and the other format is with the plus sign and country code. So using text formatter, you can remove this plus sign and map this whole number in the recipient mobile number field. So after entering the mobile number, recipient mobile number, here we have two fields, body field 1 and body field 2. So guys, we have created two body fields, two variables in the template on our WhatsApp account. So this is our WhatsApp, in our WhatsApp Cloud API account. So this is the template which we have created, and in this template we have created two body fields. First one for the name of the customer and second one was for the amount of the payment. So basically we have to enter details for these body fields in over here. So in body field 1, we want to enter the name of the customer. So we will just click here, and from the drop down, the responses which we have received from Razorpay, out of all those responses, we will map the first name of the customer over here. And in the body field 2, where we are supposed to enter or map the amount of the payment, we'll just click here, and from the drop down, the responses which you have got from the number formatter. Basically, using number formatter, we have received or extracted the correct payment amount. So from there, we will map the amount of the payment. So basically, we have successfully entered these details. After entering these details, we will just click on Save and Send Test Request. So by clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we have received a response which seems to be a positive response to us. This response tells us on this number, the number which we have entered while making the payment, on this number we have successfully sent a WhatsApp message. So let's go to the WhatsApp account of this number and see. So this is the WhatsApp account of the same number, and you can see that we have successfully received a message over here. The message says, "Hello Akash," means the name of the customer. After hello, this is a confirmation that we have just received your secure online payment. Amount is 400 rupees. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or concern. Thank you, regards. So basically, this is the same template message, guys, the template which we have created in our WhatsApp Cloud API account. And here the details in this message are of the same details which the customer entered while making the payment on the Razorpay payment page. The name of the customer and amount is same. So basically, guys, we have understood that the whole automation which we have created in this video is working successfully. Now let's just test this automation in the real time. We will get back to our payment page, guys. We'll go back to our Razorpay dashboard and copy the link of this payment page once again. And once again, we will make a test payment in the incognito tab. So I'll enter the details of a new customer. Okay, so I have entered the details of a customer named as Nitin Kumar. This is the email address of the customer and this is the phone number on which we are going to send the confirmation WhatsApp message. The amount of the payment is 400 rupees and this is the address. Let's click on pay and make the test payment. Enter test card details. And click on pay. Okay, so as you can see, we have now received another payment of 400 rupees from customer Nitin Kumar on our Razorpay payment page. And as we receive this payment, guys, we will see automatically, instantly, the WhatsApp message will be sent to the customer who made the payment. So we'll get back to the WhatsApp account. And instantly, we have received the WhatsApp message on the number of the customer. So basically, the customer just made the payment on Razorpay and instantly he receives a WhatsApp message which says, "Hello Nitin," means the name of the customer. This is a confirmation that we have just received your secure online payment and here is the amount of the payment and the rest of the template message which we have created inside WhatsApp Cloud API. So guys, we have tested this automation in real time that this automation is working perfectly fine. Whenever a customer will make a payment on our Razorpay payment page or we will receive a payment on our Razorpay account, automatically we will send a WhatsApp message to the number of the customer. So guys, after creating this workflow, let's just get back to Pabbly Connect and let's understand in brief what are the steps did we followed while creating this workflow. So here, first we have in the trigger event, we have trigger window, we have selected app as Razorpay and the trigger event as payment captured. Then the webhook which Pabbly Connect gave us, we entered that same webhook in our Razorpay account so that our Razorpay account and Pabbly Connect can be connected successfully. And we made a dummy payment, a test payment on our Razorpay account so we can collect the data or response from Razorpay to inside Pabbly Connect. After getting the response, the amount of the response of the amount was not correct, was not in the proper decimal format. So using number formatter by Pabbly, we performed a math operation and then divided the amount by 100. So we can get the exact correct amount of the payment. And after that, we use WhatsApp Cloud API to set up and send the WhatsApp message to our customer who made the payment. So not just these applications, guys, you can integrate or automate plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. And yes, guys, one more thing, you will get a link in the description box below of this same workflow. By clicking on that link, you can clone this same workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account and use it for free.
If you need any kind of help or have any queries, you can ask them on forum.pabbly.com, and you can check Pabbly Connect's pricing at this link. So if this video was helpful to you, you can like this video, don't forget to share it with others, and to keep getting such content on automation and integration, you can subscribe to Pabbly. Thank you, have a nice day.